I'm sure a lot of you guys probably remember David Dobrik. I'm not gonna go into why he doesn't upload on YouTube anymore, but it's safe to say that he's most likely not gonna be making a comeback anymore. But a lot of people don't know about Jason. Jason was David Dobrik's friend and one of the first Vlog Squad members and one of the first people to actually believe in David and his dreams. He was known in the Vlog Squad as the very creepy old man that was hanging around a bunch of 20-year-olds while he himself was over 40. And he himself was pretty much acting like a 20-year-old with these 20-year-olds.
If I could have sex with someone here, yeah, Corinne. If you were my fucking daughter, I would fucking grab you by the fucking and throw you in the car and put some clothes on you. Do whatever you want. I know how guys think, so the fact that if my daughter was walking around like, because I'm a pervert. You seem really nice. Yes, I want to make love to you.
So Jason is a pretty much failed actor. He tried to go on Vine, actually blew up a little bit on there, and then once the Vine wave died, he died along with it because like he's not funny on his own, if you know what I mean. So anyways, let's fast forward to the future. Him and David start a podcast together. And in this podcast, they do a couple episodes. It actually does very well, and they end up getting a deal to sign with, I believe, Spotify or Apple Podcasts at the time. It was a multi-million-dollar deal where Jason wouldn't have to work again and David wouldn't have to, but David really never had to work again, period, because he already had a couple million in the bank. And you know what David does? He says, no, I'm good. I don't want to film one podcast a week. Pretty much leaving Jason in the dust with no money and no financial support because David at the time was also getting canceled, which meant the entire Vlog Squad was getting canceled. Everyone's views was dropping, especially Jason, because Jason was one of David's closest friends. Now, about 2 years later, after the entire controversy died down, it actually came out that Jason was on TikTok Live pretty much begging for money. He said in multiple of his own podcasts that he didn't like doing this. It's just that he kind of had to. He had an expensive car, an expensive house. He had his kids to pay for. And not to mention, a lot of these LA people, especially someone like Jason, they need to keep that image up, you know? If they downgrade houses from a fucking mansion to an apartment, they're gonna get made fun of so bad. I personally don't see a problem with it. There's nothing wrong with saving money. But they don't think like that. They think appearance-wise. Honestly, I just think it's so messed up that David literally left Jason in the shadows and just left him there. After he helped David so much with his vlogs. He was literally there from vlog number like 50 or something like that. Something ridiculous. David, of course, didn't have to take the podcast deal. But if he was one of your closest friends and you got offered millions of dollars literally just to talk to one of your closest friends for hours at a time, I don't see why you would never take that deal. It's just obvious that he was using everyone. And, you know, it's just the sad truth, man. Keep posting on fucking Snapchat, loser.